I wonder if you guys could hear the AC. But hi, I'm Cappy Bro. Hopefully this will become the second video in my weekly series. So today, I guess I just recently filmed the other one, and then I'm trying to adjust it so that I can release this earlier in the next week instead of dropping it right on the Saturday Sunday. So some people are Sunday starts, Monday start weeks. I personally am like a Sunday start week kind of person, but I think for content, I should be like a Monday start because I really reset on Sunday, right? And I rather reset at the end of the week than thinking that I reset at the beginning of my week. So here I am recording. Let's talk about what I had to do. So I just released a video, and it really took more than I thought just to put out the recording. I had to update so many programs that I have failed to touch in a while. DaVinci Resolve. I was uninstalling all my Adobe stuff because I stopped my subscription for Adobe. My Logitech stuff had to get updated. Drivers for my microphone. Audacity had to get updated. So really preparing for the video took a significant longer amount of time than I thought. So I didn't get to do some editing. I was thinking about maybe looking for some stock footage, but finding that would take so long, and I don't really know or have a library of stuff that I want to use or like to use. So I think that's where I'm going to be starting with the video editing. It's kind of finding some stock stuff that I just like to use and becomes easy to use. But that was actually all at the end of the week, because really deciding to make that video and then finding time to do it was really rough, because this last week I just had a lot of work to do because stuff was failing at work and I had to fix them, stuff like that. So if I look at my week, I started out really strong doing a Pomodoro timer on Monday to really crank out my work. But honestly, by noon, I felt like my productivity was shooting way down. And then that's on Monday, so I went to the gym, which my workout was fairly good that day. I was very surprised about some of my gains. And then Gundam, which turned out pretty well. Then, my commute home, then I did some gaming prep, night routine. So we got all of that in. We did very well on Monday. We've been doing really good on Mondays. Probably because I take a whole admin day of Sunday to prepare for Mondays also. Then we slept pretty well. I slept 8 hours, which is pretty good, of course. Morning routine, commute on Tuesday. I didn't do my work that much, and then I fulfilled an errand for my father where I bought Trader Joe's tote bags because they're really popular overseas. So people want them. People want them overseas. People love those Trader Joe's tote bags. And I think I want to restructure how I do this, but we'll do this timeline for now. And I really failed all my lessons this week also, so I didn't do boot.dev or brilliant every day. I lost both my streaks in them so I did stream on Tuesday, which, if anyone was there, was my first hand cam stream. I had dinner at Taco Tuesday beforehand, but anyway, which I had been using a new webcam that I got to play card games with a few friends. And so I was I have this camera now. I bought these Gundam, Hololive. It was Hololive. I bought Hololive cards the previous weekend at a Gundam tournament. I was at a new type challenge Gundam, and then they had Hololive cards there, which none of my home stores sell Hololive cards. So I was okay, they're $50 a box. I'll pick them up. It was good. It was good. Then comes my dreaded Wednesday, which I think I talked about in my last video. I failed every metric on my Wednesday, and this is what caused me a lot of stuff. I slept well, woke up late. No, gotta like wash. I just had to like wash my face, get ready for work kind of day. Go to work. Work was rough because that was the day where we had like an update from one of our third party vendors, and it did not go too well. I honestly think it went okay, but there was like a bunch of compound other things going on that day, like a very bad throttling of our internet and stuff like that, and it just made that day just a whole lot of work. Then I just went home, and then it's like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I just went to bed. I just went to bed, man. I missed out everything else that day. I was like hustling the entire day. Then it's like Thursday. I woke up pretty early on Thursday, about 5 a.m. because of when I had gone to bed on Wednesday. And then it was just like I did some work that to check some stuff last night and to prepare for all the stuff that's coming in and the breaking and all that stuff. So I did some work from like 5-ish a.m. to around 7-ish a.m. Then I got ready for work. Then I went to work. And then, that was a very full day of work also. I went home. I doom scrolled a bit and had some dinner. And so this is where I was contemplating whether I wanted to stream early on Thursdays or not. And I think just starting everything at like 9 p.m. and going to at least 11, maybe midnight, is good, because even though I'm already hella tired, mostly because I wanted to stream Eternal Return, and the queue times don't really pop off in the earlier hours, so waiting till 9 also helps with my gaming time. So then I streamed another 2 hours, and then I took a break, didn't go to bed till like 1 a.m., was just like reading manga and stuff. And then Friday came, and Friday was still fixing the vendor stuff, but we got it fixed now, but it didn't happen on Friday because the vendor needed to work on their servers. So there's stuff like that, but we got work done. And then I ate dinner with my parents. And then I just kind of vegged out on Friday, honestly. I was thinking about updating my admin work and keeping up with some stuff, but that just did not happen. Then comes Saturday, and I went out for Gundam Structure Deck release event and hanged out with a few people. I was out most of the day, probably 10 a.m. to 5, 6 p.m. So I kind of went to a work day. And then I got home, had some dinner, hanged out with a few friends online until 5 a.m. And then, but I did do my workouts on Wednesday and Friday. I did a workout on Saturday just to do an extra one. So we got those. We're starting our streak again. We're 3 days in of our streaks for Brilliant and Boot.dev. And then I tried to work on... I worked on the video that got posted on Saturday evening while I was hanging out. So that's where that went. And then... So this next one will be coming in. And I'm just filming it, honestly, the next day. So... But, Sunday, I went grocery shopping, did a bunch of chores, housework. Had a very good lazy morning, though, but overall, we're here. I just recorded some takes for my first cover, hopefully, and I'm just gonna... How do you say it? I chose a song that I just kind of was I like the sound of that, but it's not a song that I like or was a song that I really want to cover. It was just I was listening to like a whole playlist of VTuber music, and then this one I was like, oh, I feel I like the tune of this, and I feel like I could kind of sing it. And then how I really feel on Vocaloid stuff is that you could kind of take a lot of creative liberties with how you sing it. So, you know, a lot of freedom for me being bad is how I honestly feel. But I took some recordings. I got like Reaper updated Saturday, stuff like that. So we're going to go probably after this recording. I'm going to start editing some stuff, hopefully get a video out there. I got some ideas of where I want to go, and I think the next update will become more structured. I think that's what I'm aiming for it to be. I'm thinking about instead of I might go a big overview about how my week went, but really it's like this is what I learned, this is the stuff that we did. This is the talk that will be like this segment's to talk about the cover, this segment's to talk about the programming, this segment talk about my improvements to stream. I really want to take some time today to just add a few things to my stream, but I don't know what I want to add, so it becomes very hard to decide how that's going to be. But I think overall, I actually sorry. Um, I'm gonna have to cut that out, I guess. But I actually like put out something very minimally edited and not feel conscious about it. I'm not like posting about it, but it is public. And I hope to do more. But yeah, so we have the cover getting worked on. Posting videos every week. I hope to have this out by like Wednesday. So it'll be like what Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is like a lot of content, and then I'm trying to think of like Monday, Friday content also, or maybe Saturday content. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe some Saturdays also stream because I just want the week full. So like maybe once a month to twice a month Saturday streams. Depends on how busy I get on Saturday. And then probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday will become posts. So hopefully I could produce some shorts. I'm not sure. I'm going to, once again, the main focus for today is probably try to get some video editing done. And then work on my VTuber just a little bit. I really want to get that on the screen also eventually. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just do like a doodle or something to have something representing me in the next video, along with some stock footage, which I'm like searching around for a website that I like. I might buy something, I'm not 100% sure. But on that, I'm adding some stuff to, so I have like all these programs, and there's all these other programs that I wish to add and do lessons on and stuff like that. But other than that, like health stuff, right? Today I bought some collagen, collagen peptides, and some creatine. So we're gonna be adding that to my wellness. So hopefully, being healthy is like super expensive, guys. That's all I feel about that. But let's see, what else would there be? Really, is like focusing on the restructure. I guess on final thoughts will be I'm having such an enjoyable time right now with like making this content, and I want to make more different content, but we'll have to see where that comes in the future. But at the very least, I'm having fun making it, right? And I think that's pretty good progress from where I was, where I just like hit a wall and just did not want to make anything, or everything I make, even now is like I'm disappointed in, but just putting out even my disappointed work, I guess, is better than what I had been doing. And it's something I'm still struggling with because I don't work in a creative field, and it's stuff that's like really shows more me. But I think that'll be it. I'm trying to make these all like 15 minutes, so sorry, but I guess that'll have to be all. Have a happy cappy day. Bye bye.